Welcome to Living with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Maya, and today we're going to be talking about resources available to you. This is going to be a mini series on which I talk about different websites or different groups that are available to you that have ulcerative colitis or ostomies or have gone through the J-pouch surgery. And so today, our resource available to you is it's called the J-pouch group. It's a site that was made in light of people having J-pouch surgeries or K-pouch surgeries, just removing the ostomies or having one in general, and basically a place where people that have one can come together and talk about it, like a forum. People come and they can talk about anything, and there are people on here that can relate to you or they can answer your question. It's not, you're not asking a medical professional, you're asking people like yourself. And I found this group by pure accident, just searching around on the internet, trying to answer some questions for myself. And I found the group, and I'm not active on the group, but it did answer a couple of questions and things that I just didn't understand. So I'm gonna show you guys the group. On slide number 1, you can see that it's called the J-pouch group. It is open to people that are struggling or dealing with operations after surgeries with UC, different types of cancers, or you just had to have your colon removed for other reasons. And from the first slide, you can see that there are topics, and people just the posting is open to anyone on the page. The posting is open to anyone on the page, and anyone can make a forum. And they will just write their topic, and then they'll say what they need help with and give a little brief what happened, and then people will be able to reply. Some of the replies have 3. Some of the newer ones don't have any, but the older ones will have up to 200, 400 replies. And so I found that pretty cool. You can see from on the side that there's a discussion board, the general discussions and different things that people have wanted assistance with, and those are in different categories. On the second slide, you can see that there is 539 different categories. So people have asked questions enough to fill 539 pages. And so the one thing about the page that isn't really helpful is there is no search button, but the stuff that people talk about are things that can happen to you or things that have happened to you in the past and you didn't realize why, and people talk freely about it, which I found really great, because if you try to search things up, people speak as if it's a taboo subject, but not here. Here it is really open, honest, and they talk about things from livelihood to healing, to body, and even family, how do you help a family member that's going through it. So it's pretty informative. It even talks about certain doctors and things that you can talk to about the things that are happening. And so for slide 3, they have a surveys page, which I found really interesting because it will ask a question, as you can see here, and people will take the survey. So they'll answer yes, no, maybe, sometimes. And it helps because you might think that some problem that you're going through is only happening to you, but these surveys show that a lot of people are going through them, and how many of people said yes and how many people said no. And you do not have to make an account to see any of the discussions, to see any of the surveys, to see any of the information, any of it. The only reason you would make an account is if you want to ask a question or you want to participate in the survey. So these surveys, some of them have to do with if you're trying to start a family and if the having a J pouch has slowed it in any way or made you a high risk in any way. And they talk about this. And below the survey, they also talk about, they also have a discussion. So it will have the survey results, and then if you scroll further, people will be like, people will say in depth, I also realized that though we are having this problem, I've noticed that this, and the other happened. And then people can then reply to that comment, or they can make their own forum below, which gives you more answers on that topic. And then our fifth slide is about the information tab. In this slide, we have a lady named Linda Hurd. She is an RN. She's the only moderator of the page. And the page only has information that you would be curious about when having a J pouch or having to go through the surgery, or just things about ulcerative colitis. And so here you can briefly see, this is the overview page, and she's just talking about the surgical treatments and why you would use this page and stuff. And it's very informative, and if you didn't know these things, it's helpful. And then our last slide is the pouch group, how to join. I have known of this group for going on 4 years since I've had the surgery, and I have never made an account until now because I wanted to make sure that this account was free. And it is. You can register, and there's no fee payment, nothing. You don't have to go through a membership process or anything. You can just join and sign up, and you can freely ask your questions. And I joined, and an hour later I was sent an email that said that I was welcome to the group and I could then ask my questions. So if this is something that you think would be helpful for you, I really suggest you try it. I found this site really informative, and I really hope you guys have a chance to check it out. So I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye guys!